I tell you what, there is a giant flock of birds somewhere in my community. I don't know what is going on, what kind of convention is going on, but they are mad loud out there.
Oh,
So, America, I apologize
oh
if
yeah,
y'all
please do
hear
that.
if y'all hear the bird YMCA out there speaking, I apologize. But we back up in there. What's up? What's up?
What's happening? What's up? What's happening? What's up? So we back. I'm Austin.
And it's your boy Mike.
Show Lil. Show Lil. Yeah, man, what you sipping on, man?
And man, good old returning champion, man. Except we doing it in the fancy glass. That's the Angeline Sauvignon Blanc again, the 2023. Nice, light, crisp. If y'all like white wines, y'all go check it out. Out of Northern California, can't go wrong with that, man.
Matt,
Uh,
not Earl.
keeping keep it a little bit more simple than my normal explanations, man. What you over this?
Uh, Cabernet.
I'm about to say, I was like, man, my man had the DLC and think about what he's sipping on.
Cabernet. Yeah, I got this one of the mini bottles that was just here.
Mm. Huh, I wonder why it was there. I wonder why it was gifted to you.
Had me a little engagement
Pinky up
party.
there.
Aha. A little engagement party.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we touching on real quick, man.
Let's start with soccer, man.
Right.
Real quick. Charlotte FC moved into the number 3 spot for ESPN's power ranking. Charlotte FC also extended Dean Smith. Now, remember last year when we were like, this coach has all the tools. He just don't know where to put people. Dean Smith
Mm-hmm.
comes in, we get 2, 3 new signings. The only game we lost was to Messi's team, where the league is kind of rigged towards Miami. Yeah, I said it. That's the only loss we had. So yeah.
How about that?
Wait, I'm
Let's go
sorry.
Charlotte
No,
FC.
no, no. I'm gonna stop right there. One, this is the only loss we had, right? Number two, we've had 3 wins. One loss,
Mm-hmm.
one draw. Who did we draw against? It had to be um Seattle 2-2, right? Within 5 games,
Mm.
right? Within 5 games, we have only allowed 4 goals.
Right. That's some good defense.
Yep. At the moment, we are tied. Well, Inter Miami still has a game to play, but right now we are tied in the number 1 spot. So, you know, ah.
It's good stuff. That is good,
No, I'm
good
sorry.
stuff.
No,
You know we got to
my bad, my
catch
bad.
a game at some
We're
point.
we're tied for number 2. Yeah, yeah. We gotta catch a game. You just let me know. Uh-huh.
Because we got to do that hooligans meet up and then going down to that state.
Back. Also, another
Yes,
thing
sir.
with soccer, I will be here Saturday for the Juventus and Genoa game. Juventus just fired their coach.
Uh-oh.
They owe the coach 20 million. They said, I don't care, get up out of here. So hopefully we'll make it to the top 4. But yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff in it. But I will explain more when I get back.
There
Yep.
you go. There you go.
I guess we can move on
He
to the
said, I don't
end.
care. Get him out of there. I might have to use that. I'm going to have to use that saying. I don't
Yo,
care. Get him out of there.
when you start pissing off players and other people in management, and if you don't qualify for top four, you losing money, so you can't re-sign those top players. Yep.
I don't care. Get him out of there. I'm gonna put that on the notes. I'm gonna put that on the notes.
Yeah. What you got for the NBA?
As predicted, well, for one, got a fun little trivia thing after this point. I was going to say, as predicted, Mavericks are taking a dive. And if playoffs were to start today, we would not make it. The Phoenix Suns have now taken over the 10th spot, so they would be the lowest seeded play in. As predicted, and then Kyrie Irving having to play so many minutes, I don't even know if he'll be viable if he even continues to play and or tries to work through this injury. Because let's be real, it is a very tough injury to work through as far as CLs go, all the CLs. So yeah, the Phoenix Suns have now taken over the 10th spot. Mavericks have fallen out. I believe there's only 12 games left, and realistically, our lineup, like we're relying on Spencer Dinwiddie and PJ Washington, which I know one of those two players are on your hate list. So I'll leave that as it be. That is the status of. I know you. I'll put it like this: there's a reason I'm wearing Broncos stuff right now, America. Don't think I forgot about the Mavericks. Oh, I don't went out of space. There we go. Yeah, I still rep my Mavericks, but there's a reason I'm not rocking my Mavericks right now because there's a little bit of turmoil as far as Dallas goes. But as predicted, yes, the Suns have taken over that, and the trend I see with Devin Booker and KD there, they're probably going to either uphold the 10 spot or move up to the 9. I will throw that out there. And as far as playoff seeding, since we're talking about playoffs, the Thunder have already secured the conference. 12 games left. When is the earliest you have seen a team secure the number one seed in their entire conference?
The Bulls.
Wait, did the Warriors
Maybe
do it
Golden
when they went
State.
73-9?
Maybe Golden State. Because
No, that Warriors team still didn't do it this early.
huh.
They just went 73-9. That yeah. So yeah, the 72-10 Bulls. I don't even think that trifecta Miami Heat team did it this early either.
Boston Celtics are 5 games behind.
Yeah, as good as the Cavaliers have been, the Celtics
Oh,
mainly only because they try to shoot so many threes, and then they're eventually going to hit enough threes to
here's
take
the
a lead.
here's the thing that's kind of
But
separating them. Celtics last 10, they're 9-1.
mhm,
Cavs last 10, 6-4. So I don't know if they're
fair.
resting people or
Also, depending on who the last 10 were, because there's a big schism between the West and the East.
oh no, I'm talking about the Celtics and Cavs.
No, yeah, I'm saying who they played in the last 10.
Oh, I
Like,
definitely
like
know.
If the Cavs played a bunch of West teams in the last 10, and the Celtics played a bunch of East teams in the last 10, there's that argument to be made too. Because
Did the Cavs get beat by the Hornets? No, almost got beat by the Hornets.
yeah, I'm about to say almost, but that was some resting going on there too.
Nope. Everybody was healthy.
No. Okay.
Everybody was healthy. That's interesting.
Well, I mean, me and you had said this probably about 10 or 15 episodes ago. The Hornets would have a lot better record had everyone been healthy. Um, I still think the Cavs win the conference. Uh, Boston finishes at 2. Who is the 3 in the East right now? Indiana? Is it? Let me see.
3 in the East is the Celtics. 4 is Indiana.
Wait, who's the 2 in the East then?
Celtics.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at this. Boom, boom. All right, load it up. Come on. Oh, the New York Knicks. We forgot about the
I didn't
problem with
forget
the
about them.
Knicks is that their rotation is small.
I didn't forget about them at all.
Yeah, I basically you can't basically after Boston, yeah, you can't really move up or down. Especially those play-in teams. You can't move up or down. Some of the play-in teams can move up, but still be within the play-in. But eh. So yeah, America. Thus far, standings. If playoffs were to start today, you got in the East, Cleveland at the 1, Boston at the 2, the New York at 3, Indiana at 4, Milwaukee 5, Detroit 6, Atlanta 7, Orlando 8, Chicago 9, and Miami 10. Um, what I was meaning by the schism is that all of the play-in teams in the East currently have losing records, and really don't have enough power to beat anyone else in the East. For the West, it would be Oklahoma City at the 1, Houston 2, Denver 3, the LA Lakers at the 4, Memphis 5, Golden State 6, for your play-ins, Minnesota 7, which I'm surprised Minnesota's fallen that far down. Minnesota 7, the LA Clippers at 8, Sacramento at 9, and then Phoenix at the 10, as they have overtaken Dallas Mavericks. Which, boom, 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 boom. Yeah. How many times have you seen a playoff bracket that included all 4 California teams?
What the hell?
um. So yeah, wanted to throw that out there. Like I said, as predicted a couple of episodes ago, going downhill. It also does not help that I believe our general manager is going to like slowly make this team like decay because of recent moves that were made. Uh, I don't think we're going to get our worth from Anthony Davis. So it's getting bad for Dallas. So prayers up for your boy. But on a lighter note,
We'll be
one,
a
let me
Hornets
take a
fan.
step on that. On a lighter note, the random NBA trivia before we move on to the good old March Madness. Can you, my good sir, this is going to be a fun trivia one too. Can you name the 6 players in NBA history that have eliminated a 50-win team in the playoffs?
Dirk Nowitzki.
Or I should say, the 6 players that have eliminated the most
Oh,
50-win teams in the playoffs. I should have worded it like that.
Dirk one.
Dirk is not on this list.
He ran through.
Dirk is if you were to do a top 10, Dirk is actually number 11.
Damn. Jordan?
Yeah, he's like right outside the top 10. So, you said who?
Jordan?
Yes, Michael Jordan is number 2. He has eliminated 20 50-win teams throughout his career.
Tim Duncan?
Tim Duncan is number 3 with 18.
LeBron James?
LeBron James is number 5 with 12.
Kobe?
Kobe is number 1 with 25.
That.
I like the guess, but no. Shaq is not on the list.
Steph
Shaq,
Curry?
I believe. Steph is also not on the list. I believe Shaq is 8, and I think Steph is like right at 10.
Bill Walton?
Uh, Unfortunately, no.
Okay. Let's see.
They both of these people are legends, and both of these players
Michael
have
and
had
Larry Bird.
video.
Magic Johnson and
Larry Bird is number 6. Who did you say before that?
Larry Johnson. Oh, shit. Magic Johnson.
There you go.
Okay.
Magic is number 4 and Larry Bird's number 6. There you go. You've completed the list. I'm about to say both of them are legends and both of them had video games based on them. Magic Johnson eliminated.
Go ahead.
I was saying Magic Johnson eliminated 13 and Larry Bird eliminated 10 50-win teams. I was low key surprised you didn't get Scottie Pippen, and I was like, no, Mike was out here eliminating teams before he got matched up with Scottie Pippen. So,
yep, get his ass whooped.
yeah, he met up with the bad boy Pistons and got his ribs tenderized. They could be served at the local Chili's. But anyway,
before they go out of business.
But yeah, how you feel about this March Madness, man? This men's college basketball.
The same way I did about the last March Madness. It's exciting. It ain't good.
I will definitely agree with the not good.
Carolina.
I'll go ahead and tell
one. Connecticut should have one. Like, this is a lot of missed opportunities. Or teams like Clemson, where they BS early, and then they play the regular stuff in the second half. This is another reason why you score 13 points in the first half and 55 in the second, and lose.
I did notice some of those scoring trends.
Like, that's why I'm like, did y'all not know? Like, did y'all come to? Did the players look at the team name as like, whatever, and realize, oh snap, exactly. we have to actually play. And that's what I hate, man.
The thing I love to point out, and why it is always called March Madness. The thing I love to point out. Yes, these power conferences send multiple teams. I was going to say playoffs. They send multiple teams to the tournament, a whole bunch of teams to the tournament because they're listed as a power conference, and a lot of these big name schools will still get in because they have to play another big name school. Yada yada yada. However, there are times where a big name school, in this case, let's say a Clemson, who definitely did not win the ACC, was not close to winning the ACC. They got in because they're in the ACC, but then they get matched up against a team that did win their conference, and they are definitely good because they won their conference.
Mm-hmm.
Those are where the upsets come from. You know what? Since it's right there, it's low-hanging fruit. I might as well go ahead and say my dad joke. This past weekend did see the Drake Bulldogs get a win. That's thanks to Kendrick Lamar. That's probably the last win we'll see Drake get. But
you are
but yeah, that is a reason I also will say that dad joke, and I bring it up is because Drake beat Missouri. Drake is always one of those teams. Drake is one of those teams that's always like Drexel and like Butler, VMI, who's another one? Siena. They're always one of those teams you got to keep an eye out for because they're going to be decent enough to where they win their conference, but you never hear a good shakeup about them because of the conference that they're in. And then you get matched up with them. You hardly get in just because of the conference you're in.
Right.
You get matched up with them and play them in the tournament, and then they're going to beat you.
The thing I don't like about it too is HBCU grad here. Why the fuck do we got to play the number one team in the damn nation? You see what I'm saying? It's like, dog, like
Exactly.
Norfolk State had to do a playing game, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they got the shit beat out of them by Florida.
Like destroyed.
But meanwhile, like,
what's that? That was a Thursday game, right?
Yep.
No, that was a Friday game.
Friday.
Yep, there we go. 95-69.
Like,
I mean, it technically was better than Duke and Mount St. Mary's. That was 93-49.
But I'm like, yo, if these teams got to fight to get a spot, and other conferences get like 1,000 spots,
mm-hmm.
Is it really about the NCAA? Or is it conference driven? Because if it's conference driven, like college football, why don't we just have it pay for play?
It is definitely conference driven. You see how many teams the SEC got in?
At least they're still in.
No, I'm saying I'm saying I'm agreeing with you on the point of thinking that it is conference driven because the SEC got 12 teams in. There's only 16 teams in that conference. You telling me 3/4 of your conference got in?
I would say this though. If they would have crashed out the way the ACC did, I'll be a little more upset.
I agree.
Because the ACC sent teams in, I was like, oh y'all, all y'all gone but Duke.
Yeah,
all of you in the first weekend.
The SMU and what was it? SMU and Duke was the only ones that won the opening weekend, and the SMU got beat the following day. Yeah. Every other ACC team got beat. Yeah, because Georgia Tech still in the ACC. I don't know what conference. I don't know what conferences are.
Wait, SMU is in the NIT, I think.
Or is SMU only ACC in football?
No, they're in ACC, but they didn't make the conference. I don't think they made this tournament. I think they're playing in the NIT.
Oh, that hit even worse.
Yeah.
So yeah, Duke's the only one that made it.
It was Duke, Clemson, Louisville, and Chapel Hill for the 4 ACC teams.
And Duke the only one that won.
Yep.
Chapel Hill won the play-in.
Yeah, and they should have won the other game, but they just said whatever. But all right, you ready for this one, man?
I was about to say, I agree. I fully agree with you, man. I fully agree.
They should.
I do think it's conference driven, and I kind of hate it for some of the smaller conferences where there are some teams still playing very, very hard. Where you definitely see there are some upsets. In the women's bracket, Florida Gulf Coast made it. Yeah, I don't even know where that school is.
Florida, probably about a Gulf Coast.
But yeah, man, let's get these predictions for this next round.
Let's do it. Auburn versus Michigan.
Interesting matchup.
I have Michigan going to the Final Four, so I'm choosing Michigan.
Yeah. As impressive as Auburn has been, I'm going to agree with you and go Michigan. As impressive as Auburn has been, they're kind of a streaky team. That's been kind of riding the coattails of them just being very, very streaky. Yeah, I'm going to go Michigan.
Next, we got Ole Miss against Ole Miss. Ole Miss.
Old Michigan.
Yeah. Ole Miss versus Michigan State.
Mm.
I'm going
Never
for.
doubt.
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say never doubt Tom Izzo in March. Give me Michigan State.
Exactly. That's what I'm going for. And plus, I want to see Michigan versus Michigan State in the Elite Eight.
For those of y'all that don't know, the New Mexico Lobos were one of the new and up and coming teams. The son of my mom's favorite coach, Rick Pitino. His son Richard Pitino is New Mexico's coach. He had them boys looking good.
Mhm.
I did watch the game yesterday. New Mexico was up at one point by 14.
Oh, bam.
Did
Mm-hmm.
not matter.
The motherfuckers
Did
walked
not
their
matter.
ass down. They walked them down. And then about 16 minutes ago in the second half, I said, well, that's game. Yep. You can just see
Yep.
it. Just
You got walked. That all of their confidence was shook. They were settling for jump shots, and Michigan State was rebounding every miss. It was one of those.
yep. They shut that thing down quick.
Mm-hmm.
Next one.
Other thing I'm
Oh,
gonna point out before we go to the next one. What is up with free throw percentages? Have you noticed free throw percentage has been down this entire
do you want me to
tournament?
tell you why? It's not
Go
good.
ahead.
It's just entertaining. That's the
Nah,
excitement
bro,
for it.
this is beyond not good.
Right. But
Like
what's the thing
I
though?
looked up I looked up statistically certain teams that did not make the tournament compared to who did. UNC Charlotte shot free throws better than like a good third of the teams that make tournament. UNC Charlotte. You know where UNC Charlotte finished in their conference? Dead last.
You know why? Because they don't focus on nothing else. Not defense, not ball movement, free throws, and suicide.
Yeah. I'll put it like this. Who was it? The last game of the night last night. It was Oregon and somebody. Arizona.
Yep.
Oregon and Arizona. Oregon started off on a huge like run. Arizona kind of looked like out of sorts. And a couple of plays that were so battled, players weren't even putting in effort. Blah, blah, blah. Oregon got walked down because at one point Oregon was shooting 30% from the free throw line. 30% is unacceptable in any game, let alone making the tournament. 30%, my guy. UNC for reference. Is it Kentucky that gets to play Tennessee? We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Regardless, in the game that Kentucky had to play, Kentucky shot 50% from the free throw line. UNC Charlotte shot 76% from the free throw line.
But they don't do nothing else. Also,
But
you know
anyway,
what it is
who's
too?
the next game?
You know what it is too? You don't get those free throw in game reps when you settle for threes. And that's what basketball is now anyway.
Yeah, but you still got to hit them when you get the opportunity.
They can't because they're not in game mode whenever they do it.
Well,
Uh,
I'll put it like this. One I'll put it like this. 1 for 7 is better than 0 for 4.
it is. It is. But you know what also sucks? This basketball is trash. It's exciting because you don't know what's gonna happen because you don't there's what is it? It's like baseball. The higher up you go to the, you get to the majors, the game may look boring because there's no mistakes.
Mm.
Oh my gosh, buzzer beater, lead change. There should have not even got to that point. That made Neeson Clemson game was great. You see the
I
comeback?
got some.
If a team scores 55 points in a half, they should not lose. They
I
lost the
agree.
game for themselves. The other team
Mm-hmm.
didn't beat them. Y'all just suck. Y'all took it. Y'all did
Which
not
is why I
prepare.
agree with the coaching style of Roy Williams for Chapel Hill. I ain't calling no timeouts. You got yourself into this bind, you get yourself out. But who we got next on the dock?
Duke in Arizona.
Yeah. Arizona had a weird stint there. Give me Duke. As much as I hate to say
Yep,
Duke,
as much as I hate to say Duke, I got Duke, and that's the last one I'm going to say Duke.
Arizona had a weird stint in last night's game where it's just like I don't know if you can beat Cooper Flag playing like that.
Nope, Cooper Flag was the number one pick in the draft before the season started. Cooper Flag was the number
Right.
one pick in the draft when they showed him playing against NBA Olympians on the USA Select team. I said, "Oh, he's doing that at 17." 17? Yep.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
but
Yep.
boy, you look dang near 30.
Yes, he does. BYU against Alabama.
Interesting pick. BYU had some interesting offense. However, I'm still go Alabama. BYU has some interesting offense in their past game. So that could be one to watch for BYU actually making the Elite Eight. Even still, even if they make the Elite Eight, I believe they would have to play Duke in that sense, right? So
I got BYU playing Duke next round. Yep. Next one, Florida against. Did he travel? Maryland.
although Angel Reese's younger brother plays for Maryland, and Maryland had a great set of did you hear about the buzzer beater that Maryland won off of?
Oh yeah, I saw it, and I was like, "Oh, that was nice." Did he take 4 steps?
He definitely did.
Did he travel on this one? Because it looked like he
Definitely did.
traveled. That
He
was a great
definitely did.
ending, but he looked like he traveled.
He definitely did. Oh, they did so much defense just to let Maryland have that W in that kind of a moment, and saying it was like at one point it looked like he didn't have full possession. I don't know. I don't like that ruling. However, Angel Reese's younger brother plays for Maryland. I think that had a little bit of a pull to it as well for them making that kind of a decision because he definitely traveled. And I'm gonna say that with my pinky up. Ooh, oh boy. Maryland loses.
I got
There you go.
Florida as well.
Yep.
Wrong game. Opposite Drake against Texas Tech. No, Texas Tech against Arkansas.
That's a weird pick. Um, so Texas Tech, as I went back through some of the archives and such, Texas Tech plays an interesting style of defense and it puts them in a good position to rebound. But who cares if you score? You know what I'm saying? Like if you hit your shots, there's nothing to rebound. Um, that being said, I might actually end up putting in Arkansas's favor because they're a decently accurate shooting team.
Okay. I got Arkansas on that one.
Also, when's the last time we've seen Arkansas this good?
Bill
Look,
Clinton. Bill Clinton. Think about it.
I was
Think
going to say
about it.
Scottie Pippen, but no.
Bill Clinton, man, when he was the president. Think about it.
Yeah, because I can't even say the Daniel Gafford years.
Yep.
I had to
You got to go back to Bill Clinton.
with Scotty. No, no, was Scotty there with Bill Clinton? No, Scotty was before Bill Clinton.
Yeah, Scotty was before Bill Clinton.
I'm still gonna vote Scottie Pippen. I don't remember Arkansas being that good with Bill Clinton.
Let's see. Uh, they were in the Final Four, and there we go. Ready? 94, 95 in the last 2 years.
Which I think it was. Yeah.
Yep. Bill Clinton
Okay.
was the president from 93 to 2001. Bill Clinton, yo. Hey. I remember him like watching it on
Yeah,
TV.
one of those. I don't remember that.
Yep. He was at the game. I was like, why is he at the game? Oh, he went to Arkansas. Oh, Oh, yep. Interesting. So yeah,
Mm. The special little lady Arkansas his meat. But anyway,
that's crazy. Yep, he Arkansas all over. Anyway, next we got the Houston against Purdue. I don't like Purdue.
no,
I don't know why. I don't know why I don't like Purdue,
Houston.
but Houston. Give me
Houston.
Houston.
If America, if y'all have seen Houston play, no, Purdue plays too slow to compete with Houston. Give me Houston.
And the next game, which I really want to see, Kentucky versus Tennessee.
I don't give a crap. I really hate that conference.
Yeah.
I really hate the SEC. I'm sorry.
You want the healthy
Uh,
cigarette or you want the other healthy cigarette? What?
or the cigar.
Yeah, which
Oh God, Tennessee. No, I'm torn because as a Louisville fan, I want Tennessee to win so that Kentucky doesn't continue on. But Kentucky really turned it on yesterday to where it's like they might actually have a chance. So as much as I hate saying this, like it's probably I'm probably gonna burn my tongue saying this. Give me Kentucky. Ah, that hurt to say. That hurt to say.
give me Tennessee.
That one's going to be the good. Is that one the primetime game?
Oh, looking at times, it's the 28th. 28th. 28th of what? It's like 7 o'clock prime time.
Yep, that's the primetime game. Okay, I
Yep.
was about to say, I was like, that's got to be the primetime game.
Mm-hmm.
Because, Jesus. Okay. As much as it
Yeah.
hurt me to say that. Ugh. And trust me, Austin, I want to join you on Tennessee. But there was a random turn it on factor that I'm picking Kentucky over Tennessee. I want to join you on Tennessee.
Tennessee spelled like Hennessy.
Uh,
Yep. Do you have any? You have any NFL news?
no,
Because
actually.
there is this is kind of it's not boring because they're doing pro day stuff, but it's kind
Yeah.
of boring because there's no trades. Nobody's talking about anything. Nobody's talking about trading up. Nobody like there's no big free agents that's sitting out there now. Everybody's like, you know what we're gonna do? Not reach and be smart. Just sit and wait.
Yeah. Just chill out, wait for the draft. This is gonna be an interesting
Yeah,
draft
this
too
draft may be
because
nuts, yo. It's too fun.
there's more skill positions that are being looked at than quarterback. So
Yep. Next year's quarterback session. Everybody's who doesn't have a quarterback is gearing up for next year.
yeah,
Let me get everything
fair.
around him, and then we're good. Tennessee's probably like, damn it, what the hell are we gonna do with Cam Ward? Trade the pick,
Yeah,
Tennessee. Get you some offensive linemen and get a good running game. That's it.
yeah, yeah.
Trenches, run game, get your quarterback next year.
Um, more teams need to be taking trenches more seriously because there was a butt ton of sacks last season.
Look what happened with
Um,
Bryce Young. They changed the offensive line real quick.
oh boy, look what a lot of teams have already done. Like Jacksonville, like the first like four signings for Jacksonville was all offensive.
Yo, hey yo, real talk, man. I may be sounding crazy about this. Trevor Lawrence might be my backup quarterback as a high upside.
There is a reason that uh my wife, the fabulous Beth, picked Jacksonville. Outside
Yeah.
of she likes Florida, but she was like of the three Florida teams, no, I'm rocking with Jacksonville. I was like, I can respect it.
Shout out to Mark Brunell.
Miami has a playoff win. Miami has a playoff win drought, and her being raised in North Carolina outside of Arizona, her being raised in North Carolina, she was bred to not like Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So she was like, all right, rocking with Jacksonville.
It works for me. But yeah, I guess that's it, people.
Uh, for those that are super football fans, y'all tune in. This coming weekend is the opening weekend for UFL. We will see
Oh,
how the season goes there, and we will track on the oncoming podcast.
yes, indeed.
So I believe the opening game is either next this coming Saturday or this coming Sunday.
Wait, I say it again.
I think it's the 30th, which is Sunday.
Hmm.
So y'all keep your eyes up if y'all a
I'm
football
interested to see
fan,
that.
because it's it's not bad it's not bad football at all. It's just not in NFL. It's not top notch NFL quality, but it's not bad football at all. For reference, AJ McCarron still plays for one of the UFL teams, and Drew Lock played for a UFL team before getting moved back up into NFL. So
Spring
y'all check it
football,
out.
man. Watch it. It's
Although don't expect no offensive line. I'll tell you what, offensive line comes at a premium
hmm.
at
You
UFL.
know what? You know what? You know what? Treat it like college sports. It's gonna be entertaining.
Uh, yeah, correct. There you go.
Hmm. It's gonna be very entertaining. A lot of exciting plays and a lot of points. Don't ask how them points get there,
for
but a lot of points.
for reference, y'all, 2 years ago there was a team that allowed uh 65 sacks, which I know in NFL terms, I
That means
believe the
somebody got
record was
murdered.
two people. I believe the NFL record was David Carr getting sacked when they played David Carr when he played for the Texans. I believe he got sacked 77 times. However, that is 77 times over a 16 game season, while the team in the UFL that
Hmm.
allows 65, they only play a 10 game season.
Bro, dude,
I'll let you marinate on that.
this, bro. Everybody going to therapy.
Oh my God. 65 sacks in a 10 game season. That's 6.5 sacks a game, my God. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But yeah, as long as y'all don't look for any offensive line premiums or anything, and y'all look at it as essentially look at it as semi-pro football. And like Austin said, very entertaining. Take it for what it is.
So yeah, man, we'll get at y'all next week possibly.
Yeah, man.
But yeah,
The next time, man, y'all know what we say, man. Y'all stay fly. Y'all keep on sipping
we're gonna sip and some deuces.
and wash your hands. Deuces.